Hi, my name is Shay Clark, and I'm going to tell you about my internship with the Family Crisis Center located here in Rexburg, Idaho. So, the big question is how did you find and arrange the internship? Well, let me tell you. I looked for some resources through my teachers. I asked them what they suggested. I asked what the benefits were of an online internship versus an in-person internship. I asked my friends, and a lot of them had suggested the Family Crisis Center. A lot of people said that an internship should be worth um, networking. It should be something that you're not just doing just to get it over with. You should really enjoy yourself, and it should really be beneficial. So I really took that to heart. But at the same time, I was a senior. I was a senior, and I just wanted to find something. And I felt like I was having such a hard time. Um, but I was able to find something. I went to the website at byui.edu/internships. I looked at my states or my hometown that I was from. I went to find some there. I called. I didn't get much feedback, and so I started looking here in Rexburg, and I was able to find the Family Crisis Center along with some other nonprofit organizations and some other opportunities. Really, what it came down to was I had to decide what I wanted to do. I had to decide what I wanted to focus on and what felt good to me. I had a couple of interviews before the Family Crisis Center, and they were great places and they were so good. But for me, it just wasn't, I just felt more confused than I did wanting to have a desire to move forward. So I got in touch with the Family Crisis Center. I got really lucky, and they were able to give me an opportunity to serve during the summer. And I thought that was amazing. You could do during the 7-week break, you can come as much as you need to and get those hours fulfilled. And it's just a great experience because you're with a ton of other interns also. Something I do suggest though is if you are a student and you're not able to be in Roxburgh to do an internship, or you're not able to find one in your hometown, for sure take the opportunity to do an online internship. I've heard nothing but great things. You are able to do some research for websites, you're able to write some blogs, you're able to help people spruce up their website. So for sure, take some time to do one of those. If you aren't able to find something in person, you will still have a great opportunity. So I know that you'll benefit from that as well. So, what are my responsibilities? As you can tell, I have a lot of fun responsibilities. In the video to the right of your screen, you see a boomerang of me throwing some ring tosses. It was so fun. It was for a community event celebrating the youth in Rexburg. We were promoting the Family Crisis Center and letting the community know that we are a helpful resource to anyone who has been the victim of domestic violence, which includes verbal abuse, muscle abuse, financial abuse, and stalking. We are able to help those people find a safety net, find a safe resource, and able to help them get back up on their feet and to find protection. We also go to local arenas and venues and promote. We just get our word out, and we just want people to know that this is a place where we help the community. We also help with a food bank that happens on Wednesdays and Fridays. And it is so amazing because we are able to get donations from Walmart, Albertsons, Brolams, and Great Harvest. And we are able to sort through all of those and then give them to the community and anyone who needs help. It is such a great experience to help at the food bank and to see all the smiles when you're giving these boxes of food to those who need it the most. And it is just so incredible. With our thrift store, we do promote the new items that are being sold or by theme, or holiday. So it has been so nice to see that even as we are organizing the thrift store and putting out new items, that the items that don't get sold or used, that we also donate them. Everything here at the Family Crisis Center is reused or has been donated to us, or we donate as well. So it is such amazing opportunity that nothing goes to waste around here. And I am a big believer in that. So it is amazing to be able to help. And with the advocates, you are so able to help with what they need. And doing all of this helps the advocates, it helps the victims, and it's just this continual effect that is full circle. So, how have I been benefited by what I have done here is seeing smiles on people's faces. I made a goal to personally uh, give a smile to someone and hope that they smile back. I have seen so many people come in who have a hard time. You can just tell that they have had a long day or they have been a victim of something. And sometimes when I just talk to them and I ask them how they're doing, sometimes they're not doing that great. But I know that they are smiling when they leave after they've talked to me. It's not to brag about that. That's not the point that I'm saying. The point that I'm getting to is I have been able to see people change from their current situation to just a little bit of hope. And sometimes that's all they need to just keep going. And I really hope that that is something that I can give those individuals. Also, just knowing that the tasks I'm doing, whether they're big or small, they're making a difference. I've seen that, I've looked for it, and that has really made me feel so much better about what I'm doing. And I love serving here at the Family Crisis Center, and it makes me happy. So, how have I personally benefited from this experience here is learning that I may want to become an advocate someday. I see all the hard work that they put in and the desire that they have to help people and individuals become better, to know that they're not alone and to help them from their hard times. I think it would be amazing to get advocate training and to be an advocate one day. They provide that training here at the Family Crisis Center that you can apply for every fall. It is a 2-year commitment, and so it is something I have taken into consideration. Right now, I haven't applied for it, but I definitely think I would love to do it in the future. I will be in Rexburg for a while, so I keep that on my radar for sure. I also just think that I've benefited from this experience because when I volunteer, it makes me happy. I know my attitude changes, my mood is definitely happier when I'm here, and it's just a great way to get involved. It just makes me think of how blessed I am for the things that I have. And while so many people struggle, um, there's just so much to be thankful for. So, a connection from our classes to my internship. So, you will take a family community relations class and a family stress and coping class for sure. If you are marriage and family studies, if you are another major, I would highly suggest taking these classes because they are amazing. It's important to know how to deal with stress and how to cope from hard trials in your life and any life. If you're working in this field, it is definitely important to know how to relieve those stresses of day-to-day things that you will hear that's happening to someone in the community. It is so important to know the resources that you can do to help the community. You need to know where you can volunteer, where to serve, and where you are needed. Also, I highly recommend taking a pornography against the family class. It is amazing because a lot of these victims that have been abused in certain ways, the root of that issue is coming from pornography, from the individual who's causing the abuse, and pornography is becoming more and more available. It's always been available, but it is becoming a bigger issue today in society, and we need to be aware of that. We need to stop that trend because a lot of people would be a lot safer, but unfortunately, they're not. So we are a resource to help. So now that you know what the family crisis is and what they do here, I highly encourage you to do an internship here. Also, if you want to find some great volunteer experience, come serve here at the Family Crisis Center. Please contact Marie Harris for more information. You can also find us on Google at Rexburg Family Crisis Center and hit the volunteer tab, and it will have those applications you need for your internship and just to volunteer in general. Also, I highly recommend planning a semester ahead before you do your internship. It is so important because it can be very competitive, and a lot of people are already planning for the future a semester ahead of time, especially when it comes to internships, and so are the organizations. So please be aware of that. Please take that into consideration. Enjoy your journey in finding an internship. Don't put it off to the last minute, and have fun. And remember that an internship is what you make of it. So I highly recommend this opportunity. Have a fantastic day, and good luck with the future and all that it holds for you.